I think today Arab Alliance did a great job, and they have said clearly the proposal what the President Donald Trump gave to reallocate people from Gaza to another countries. The Arab Alliance today rejected collectively that they think this is the clear violation of Geneva Convention, and this is the clear violation of international humanitarian laws, and they understood this as a kind of ethnic cleansing that can never be happened. And after the announcement of the alliance, there was a kind of short question and answer sessions, and I just got really excited to hear the responses from the Palestinian ambassador to the United Nations. He said, Palestine is our home, and we will remain in our home. We will not go anywhere, and we are one of the most educated nation in Arab, in Middle East, and we are resilient people. We know how to build Gaza. I think it says a lot. It is a clear message that the expectations of the people from Palestinians. The root causes, I think people have been discussing since ages, like two-state solution. And today when Hamas was releasing 3 of captives, and there was a slogan touched upon, they said no migration, kind of except Jerusalem. So no migration except Jerusalem. So that means they are ready to migrate in Jerusalem, not in anywhere in the world. And this is really we cannot do anything against the will of the people of Gaza. And we need to understand what the people of Gaza and Palestinian want. This is not something that the superpower can impose something and they to follow that advice or the instructions. This is not at all, and it will not work like this way. If really the superpower wants to address the root causes, definitely they have to settle the issue of two-state solution. So Palestine should be a sovereign state with their dignity, with their freedom, accountability, governance. At the same time, side by side, Israel will also exist with their own sovereignty and security. And international actors and international organizations and also superpowers, they should work together how they can ensure peace, stability, and security for both countries. Palestine shouldn't be the threat of Israel, and Israel should never be the threat for Palestine. And this should be the kind of amicable solution, sustainable solution. Apart from two states, there is no solution that can work. You can impose with your power, but that will not bring peace and stability in the Middle East. So it's very simple. And I appreciate Arab Alliance that after a long time, they have realized together that without settling Palestine as a sovereign nation, this Middle East crisis will never be resolved. I believe the foreign policy, international humanitarian laws, human rights, and UN agencies, and also because we have experienced that how far, to what extent UN agencies can support. And we have seen that how helpless even agencies are. We have seen how helpless ICJ is, because the ICJ released verdict like arrest warrant for Hamas leaders and also for Israeli prime ministers and defense minister. But what happened? It didn't work. And we have seen that they are really hopeless and helpless. They do not have adequate instruments to execute their verdict and their arrest warrant or any kind of decisions they take. They don't have resources, they don't have capacity, and they don't have adequate enough support from the superpower. That means everything is lying with the superpower. If they want, they can resolve the Gaza issue within a day. It's depending on their political commitment. Do they really want to resolve the issue? If America want to resolve the Gaza conflict, they can resolve it within 24 hours. It's not about Israel, it's about US. I believe for the sake of peace and stability, because if Middle East is in crisis, ultimately US will not benefit out of its crisis. Because we understand that US is the country. They have, I think, the oldest democracy in the world, which is based on human rights, freedom of expressions, and also accountability, transparency, good governance. Now, if we see when Israel's bombing and killing innocent children, women, which is clearly the violation of human rights. Of course, we also condemned 7th October, what happened in Israel by the Hamas. They didn't do it. It was not something that people can appreciate. No, they did wrong. At the same time, by the name of defending rights, or Israel has a right to defend, by the name of it, they are not given impunity, but truly they are given impunity to kill children, civilians, attack educational institutions, religious institutions, graveyard, a clear violation of international humanitarian law. And even we have noticed the impact of ceasefire. It's great that despite challenges, it's going as planned, even though little violations. But I believe superpower will give their attention into it to establish, to bring back peace, and also to resolve two-state solutions. Without resolving two-state solutions, peace will never sustain, and Middle East will never come out from this crisis. And if Donald Trump can establish peace, stability in Middle East, this will be a great achievement for Donald Trump. I think the whole world is looking at him, and he will do this, I believe. And he has that capacity and commitment. Let's see how it goes. Wish a prosperous and peaceful Middle East and the world. Thank you very much.